streak for any player to open a career in almost 20 years. Off we go as he swings away at the first pitch. One hop, one pitch, one out. One away in this first inning for Willson Contreras. He swings away at the first pitch and cues it foul. Well, the Cubs links to the glory days for the Cubs. Willson Contreras swings and misses at a nice curveball. Contreras probably next. On an 0-2 from Jordan Montgomery. Takes in the dirt. And did that clip him on the way by? And came up midway through last year. And set a Cubs rookie record with 28 home runs. But you're right, he's had the #1 strikeout.
Explanatory there.
On a 1-0 pitch, he swings and misses in front of a changeup.
You know, it used to be.
And that's one thing, John, to the Cubs' credit, where they have improved. 9-year-old out of Sumter, South Carolina, Jordan Montgomery comes home and strikes out Wisdom. At the knees, 2 away. At first, 2 gone. Frank Schwindel, cleanup man for the Cubs, jumps out of the way, ball 1. Schwindel was claimed off waivers numbers, although he's been better the last few weeks. He's out in front of a good change, and it's 1-1. Now a 1-1 from Montgomery. Takes in the dirt, ball 2. There goes Contreras. Here's the throw. He's out. Jose Trevino. Jordan Montgomery goes back to work and spins it in there for strike 1.
On how to block a ball and then get up and throw him out.
He's been really good, and they knew. 0-2 pitch.
Change up search.
Home with another 0-2. Goes up with a fastball. Schwindel protects. We'll do it again. And another 0-2. Lays off. Ball 1. Back to the change. Would have missed.
That's what I miss most, right? Just to see what a hitter's thinking. And obviously he's missed his location now. He put him in a. He goes right here.
He's throwing a bunch of them to Schwindel. Leaves this one up, and Schwindel knocks it into center field for a leadoff base hit.
Yeah, he threw the changeup, but he got it up.
Frank the Tank. Outside, ball 1. Happ has had a real
plays with his hair on fire, which you love. Switch hitter. What was it? 2-3 years ago situation.
We talk about a lot of these guys having a chance to audition first. As Montgomery deals 1-2, and Happ lifts a fly ball to center field. Hicks started back, now comes on, still coming. He's got it. Aaron Hicks went the wrong way to begin, recovered well. One away for Yan Gomes. Veteran catcher watches a curve catch the outside corner for a strike. Contreras in there today as the DH. Gomes catching. And poking one right side. Torres ranges over. Throws it away. Backed up by Trevino to keep Schwindel at second.
That's why he was set up on the outside part of the bag.
So Nico Horner with a run scoring opportunity here, but he promptly pops it up. Shallow center. Torres for out number 2. Up to Andrelton Simmons with 2 on and 2 out. Strike 1.
This is puzzling for me to see, and the identity in the field. One of the greatest gloves.
Ground ball to short. Counter for left into the bag, and the Cubs wasting.
This team it's been awesome so far.
Jason Hayward leads off this inning and takes a strike from Jordan Montgomery.
You know, baseball's so a lot of fun. Each guy that takes the mound.
Definitely, we're here always rooting on the guys on the mound, and it's pretty special what we're doing right now. And I mean, we're just having fun with it, to be honest. You know, with these guys, obviously we get.
First one from Montgomery. Morel lays the bunt down. Montgomery will take the sure thing at first. And the scoring position goes.
I think the guys are aware of it, so you know it's just fun to be part of this team and to compete with them.
Willson Contreras.
You know, having that extra rest, sometimes it's helpful for us because obviously everybody knows it's a long season, and I just feel like you know you get to get your feet on and just battle when you go out there. I kind of did it, and people liked it, and I was having a little bit of success with it, so I just ran with it. And for now,
right? Yeah. Here's the 2-1. Contreras cracks it on the ground to short. Kiner Falefa steps into one. 2 out.
Here, have helped me out tremendously. I think, bringing that new slider that everybody's throwing out here in the organization, and just knowing what take it and see what works, and just battle with it. To be honest, every 5 days, not trying to think of what you're doing out there, but every time you take them out.
Montgomery deals, Wisdom swings and misses. Ball 1. Who has 2 Ks, no walks, 1 hit through 3 scoreless. Behind here 2-0.
Montgomery has great angles and been so consistent for the Yankees, just not getting rewarded with runs.
I mean, Mr. Reliable. You go back to the start of last, and he's below 500.
Unbelievable.
3-0. There's a strike.
It is so difficult, right? Or more games over 500, but think about that tough luck.
Ground ball, perfectly positioned as Gleyber Torres for the first out.
What you get while you're in the game, that's and that might represent that, which is good, because you could leave the game and they could get 5 runs. It really doesn't matter.
Rizzo gets half.
For your not really, but the false run support were the add-ons when the game was already well in hand, or vice versa, not the indicator. That's why you got to do it like ERA.
1-1 on Yan Gomes.
Runs while you're in the game, and I'll guarantee you that that number goes down for Montgomery.
The entire staff has gotten deeper into games, and Montgomery at the head of that list. 3 consecutive starts. He's pitched into the 7th, John. The lefty's 1-2. Debuted in 2007. In his 3rd full season in the majors, his 2-2 to Yan Gomes is lined up the middle into center field for a base hit, just out of the reach of a leaping Torres. A bit out of his reach, inning kept alive for Nico Horner. Attacks a curveball, hits it gently to third, to second. Close play. Three solo home runs, a 3-0 lead for the Yankees as Simmons takes ball 2. Played his college ball for the Gamecocks. Drafted out of there in the 4th round in 2014. It's a strike, and it's 2-1 on Simmons.
And the one that's flat, and that's all the angle of your hand. Speaking of the angle of the hand, Montgomery's done a nice job getting the Cubs to hit the ball.
Here's 2-2. Another ground ball sized up by Donaldson for the first out of the inning. He's not striking nearly as
mix and match. Cortez, Montgomery, Tyon.
Hayward pops this one into right. Back goes Torres. Calls off Stanton. 2 up and 2 down in the 5th.
The next year, if you get improvement out of your players, that's huge. You knew Severino was going to get better. And that's why they're in the position they're in.
It's a 1-0 to Morel. It's grounded to third. More weak contact. On 8 pitches, Montgomery goes 1-2-3. Better days ahead for the 28-year-old from Reading, PA. Strike 1 on Wilson Contreras.
Yeah, it just was a tough matchup for him, as are a lot of pitchers who come in here. But the reason I say it was a tough matchup is because the reality, a lot of stress against this lineup. The potential of the homer was there, and give him.
Smiley back on the injured list. Here's an 0-2 to Contreras. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Jordan Montgomery, meanwhile, 5 shutout innings. He's a tonight, like he's had lately, especially here though with a big lead. Swing and a miss. Scott Contreras with a chance.
You're going to get fly balls out of him, but mostly fly balls that the fans are going to catch. And you hate to see it, but for a youngster to come into this stadium and face this team.
Ground ball off of the bat of Patrick Wisdom to Kiner Falefa. 2 away. The swing and the miss.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's 0. And again, like I use the analogy when you're leaving, majority of your trip is going to be at 70 miles an hour on the highway. And I think as we evolve in all this, that's really close with combining those two.
Schwindel hooks a line drive base hit into the left. Second hit of the night for the local guy.
A couple years ago, LeMahieu was one of the top.
Ian Happ with 2 away.
No, it's out.
1 ball, no strikes. All the stats serve a certain the swing and the miss element into it.
It's a good predictor of a guy who might be hitting with low average and running into bad luck. And you look at the. So I'm not trying to say that everyone needs to hit like Tony Gwynn, but you will see a major difference, and the hitting styles will change because it gives you the opportunity to change. I get less action.
Here's a 3-1 to Ian Happ. On the ground is short. Backhand stab kind of for Leffa. Goes the short way to end the top of the 6th. Attacks the zone, and Gomes attacks it. His second hit tonight. It's time for our first game break of the night. Leadoff man on for the Cubs. Here's Nico Hoerner. On the same day, John, that they get Clayton Kershaw back, they place Walker Buehler.
All he does is win. And you know, I mean, the previous year postseason, a hangover after a postseason or a long season or
residual effects.
Yeah, I think more of it had to do with some of every year they are able to have the most depth to create an opportunity to miss great pitchers like they have from time to time.
2-2 pitch. Full count. The offense is completely transformed, and the whole personality is completely transformed under Buck Showalter. Hoerner into left center, back-to-back hits to open the 7th inning. What do you think?
Runs and go deep is because they eliminate strikeouts in their lineup. And when you do that, you give yourself a lot more chances. Team with the Mets.
Got it.
Just the Mets in general.
Gotcha.
Because last year, the reason the Braves went and made all those moves, and they did some really good moves in that lineup. Moves you would go, I didn't see.
Another 0-2 to Andrelton Simmons is in the dirt. Well, you know, an offseason where the some criticism, but boy, you talk about early leader for executive of the year with what he's done.
A fantastic year. King, you can go down the list.
Pop up. Infield fly rule. Wow.
And they don't even have Chapman.
So injury looking like sometime probably early July. Jason Hayward takes outside, and it's not just Chapman that they're without. They're without probably those are maybe their 4 top arms on paper, you know, coming into the year. But a guy like Clay Holmes, he's been so good that
it's pretty impressive.
28 straight scoreless innings for Clay Holmes. Montgomery's 2-1. Jason Hayward tries to lay off. Went around, and it's 2-2. Every championship. This match is a season high here for Montgomery. His 90th pitch is fouled off.
Right.
Looks like he maybe got part of that.
This 90 is an easy 90.
Gets Hayward. 4th K. 2 out. Good, sneaky, historically good start to the year for Jordan Montgomery. Christopher Morel, another opportunity to extend his on-base streak. 22 games to begin.
I mean, at the current rate,
right? The 1-1 from Jordan Montgomery to Christopher Morel is over the inside corner, strike 2. Trying to finish off 7 scoreless. His 1-2. In the dirt, blocked by Trevino. Out. 2-2. 7 shutout innings for Jordan.